Howdy viewers. Tonight's video is another review, and that is of the movie Maniac with Elijah Wood. This is of course a remake of the 80s film. Is it a remake or is it more of a re-imaging? Either way, from the opening scene right before it says Maniac across the screen, it already had me pulled in. Just like the breathing that Elijah Wood was doing, the heavy breathing, and when it would show his eyes, it's just fantastic, absolutely fantastic. I think it's a fantastic role for Elijah Wood, probably one of the best things that I've seen him in. I always enjoyed him as an actor, but it was really cool to see him in this kind of role, because it's, I don't know, it's not really something you expect from him. The killings in this are completely brutal, because of course he scalps every one of the women, and super realistic. I mean, absolutely realistic looking, I would imagine. I've never scalped anybody, but take a pretty good guess that it's pretty real looking. I love the way he delivers, how Elijah delivers his character's dialogue in this. Very, even toned all the way through, but always with that rage kind of lurking on the surface. I don't know. Alexander Aja presented this, and also the screenplay. And of course, Alexander Aja, High Tension, which is one of my favorite French films. Absolutely awesome. And of course, his Hills Have Eyes remake. That was fantastic. And I enjoyed Mirrors enough, and Piranha enough. His next film is Horns, based on the Joe Hill book. But yeah, if he can do the remake of The Hills Have Eyes and make it as good as it was, and he can do this remake and make it as good as this is, then that's one guy I don't really mind doing remakes or re-imagings or reboots, whatever it may be. But from beginning to end, this movie just pulled me through the whole way. There really wasn't ever a dull moment in this. The soundtrack is absolutely fabulous, and from listening to the audio commentary, I hear there's a really cool vinyl version available of the soundtrack. That would be badass to have, as I do still listen to records. Some good special features on this. You have about an hour and 6-minute making of documentary, and of course commentary, some deleted scenes, the trailer, blah, poster gallery, blah. So you got one of the posters there, you got one of the posters there, and then you have another one of the posters there. So you almost have all the posters right there. And it's really cool. Of course, it has the reversible cover, inside or out. You can either have the one there, or as a Killer Nerd would say, you can have the one with mannequin boobies. Nice little insert right here from Bloody Disgusting, which even nowadays, it's nice to get little inserts inside DVDs. Not used to getting these anymore, like you used to get. But really, really cool. I think this movie's going to kind of take on a life of its own. It's going to, maybe in the future, not maybe be seen as a remake, but just as a really stand on its own horror film. And I mean, that's how I feel, at least. It's just that good. So yeah, if you haven't seen this yet, pick it up, check it out. you will not be disappointed. Elijah will guide you through this movie. The soundtrack will pull you in, and, you know, once you see that first scalping, it'll just have you hooked. I really, really enjoyed this. That's my review. Comment, subscribe. Cheers.